And like now, to be fair, the old job I had, I literally just started a new job, and I've now got my evenings and weekends back, and there is that old part of me
Mm.
now just going, why don't you just, why don't you just give it a shot?
Yeah.
Let's see if you still got it.
Do you think it's like an addiction? Do you think it's like, because I feel like it is.
Absolutely is, yeah.
Like it never goes away in the same way that I hear addicts talk about substances. Like I watched a thing once where Russell Brand was talking about how he hasn't done heroin for, decades, but when he sees old footage of himself, this is like old videos of him sparking up, lighting foil and all that stuff, and he looks at himself doing the drugs and he's like, I really fucking want to do those drugs like right now. And it's like that addict part of his brain never goes away. And I'm sure they're very different. you know, Heroin addiction and open mic comedy or semi-pro comedy, very different beasts. But it is a sort of thing where like I haven't set foot on a stage for 2 years, 3 years now. And yet still, if there was an open mic night like round the corner, I would be a little bit like, oh, I wonder if I could nip in there. I wonder if I could nip in and
I mean, you say it's different from kind of heroin. I think there are similarities there because, like, when you get up on stage and you make a room full of people cackle with laughter,
mm,
that adrenaline high that you get from that, there's nothing quite like it.
yeah,
But on the same vein of bombing on stage, there's nothing worse than that feeling of coming off going, I'm a piece of shit.
yeah.
Like, and chasing that high, I think, is a lot of the reason why comedians do what they do. It's that kind of narcissistic kind of urge to feel kind of the adoration of strangers, and it's a real rush.
Yeah, but it's not helped by itself in the sense that if you crack, say, especially a new joke, something that you thought up at 3 o'clock that afternoon, and you're like, I'm going to fucking try that tonight, and then you go down there and there's that risk element to it where it could tank, and then you try it. And maybe it does tank, and then you feel fucking terrible about yourself. But then the next night you try the same bit and you've tweaked it a bit. And because the previous iteration of it made you feel so bad, now when it works, it's like it doubles the high. It's like the addiction
Yeah,
just it becomes self-perpetuating in a way.
absolutely, yeah. No, I have often thought of it like an addiction.